Hey guys, I'm Eric Valind, and I'm here in Cologne, Germany at Photokina with Recher. Thanks for having me. He's the in-house photographer over at broncolor, and I've been hearing some awesome things about their new broncolor RFS transmitter, including their broncolor HS. So I was hoping he could give us some answers and tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, first of all, welcome, Eric, and thanks for helping us.
Yeah.
You asked about HS. Well, HS, I can tell you, is the broncolor technology that allows you to work with any shutter speed you want.
Okay. Awesome.
You can choose anything you want down to 8,000 of a second on a Canon, on a Nikon, or on a Sony.
Okay.
Why do you want to do this? Let's say if you shoot outside, the sun is out, and maybe you want to underexpose daylight a little bit and put your own accents with your flashlights. Mm-hmm. And maybe you want to have the aperture wide open. So you can do this, you can open your aperture to 2.8, 2.0, but then to underexpose daylight, you have to use maybe 8,000 of a second.
Okay.
And still using 8,000 of a second, you can still actually use your flashes to fill in or to set your accents.
That's awesome.
And you can do this with a Siros, and the only thing you need is the new trigger you mentioned, an RFS 2.2 trigger.
Okay.
And this one is now a RFS 2.2N for Nikon, there's one C for Canon and the S for Sony.
Awesome. So all I need is this trigger and one of the Siros lights, and I can just put that on my camera and shoot at any shutter speed I want.
Exactly, yeah, that's
okay.
it, yeah. I know you have the Siros already. I'm not sure if you have Move, but
I do have a Move, yeah.
So I have very good news for you.
Yes.
Because you can actually use HS technology as well on your Move.
Okay.
But you have to send it to a service department, and they just have to download or to program it with a new firmware, and they're ready to go.
Okay, so it looks like with the new RFS 2.2, you just slap that on your camera and it takes their battery-operated strobes, their Move, and the Siros L, which I take outdoors with me constantly anyways, and allows me to shoot them at any shutter speed, so I no longer have to worry about ND filters or being capped at that maximum camera sync speed of like 1/200th of a second. So it kind of just liberates my flash and allows me to shoot outdoors at any shutter speed, have creative control of that depth of field, and under or overexpose that ambient light however I want. So
yeah, exactly.
Unlimited control. That's awesome.
That's awesome, yes. You just mentioned that you can shoot all the way down to 8,000 of a second, so it sounds like it's a good option to freeze movement in the studio. In the studio, however, we still recommend to use the normal short flash durations. You know, broncolor is known for very short flash durations, and in the studio you just go out of the HS mode and use the, 8,000 of a second flash duration in the studio. The reason is you just get more light you can use in the studio when using with the normal short flash durations.
Okay, so going into studio, we're going to turn off HS mode because there's no reason to be shooting at fast shutter speeds when you're indoors and all the lights dim and under control anyways. That allows you to go back to the normal strobe speed, so you're going to be at 1/200th of a second or under, and what's going to freeze the motion now is the extremely fast flash duration of all the Siros lights, the Move, all the other broncolor lights as well. So outdoors, HS mode's available with the trigger. Indoors, we just turn it off, and we're stopping motion with the power of the flash, like we were normally.
That's exactly the point, yeah.
Cool.
The only few things I have to mention, it's backwards compatible, so you can fire any RFS 2 units. Okay. Let's say Skoros, other power packs in the studio.
Gotcha.
So they actually fire, they trigger, but HS only in the moment with Siros L and the Move.
Gotcha.
They're very easy to explain. We have here a menu. You can control the studio. You can control the power of every individual lamp head. HS additional functions. You can actually turn on and off the modeling light.
Cool.
From your unit. Very nice feature. You can turn off the unit completely, so you don't waste any battery energy.
Okay.
The batteries are normal AA batteries.
This is so great. Now we're not looking for those, the smaller watch batteries.
You just get them everywhere. Once they're weak, you just get the normal standard batteries.
Perfect. Really excited to see that.
So it's robust. So
awesome. And I don't have to worry about bringing both my old RFS and the new one. I just get this one and it'll work with all my broncolor lights.
That's
2.2 or 2.0 and beyond.
2.0, 2.1, 2.2, yeah.
Awesome.
Everything works.
Perfect, cool. And then when I go outdoors with the Siros and the Move, I have HS, and when I'm indoors, it just works like normal.
Absolutely, yeah.
Awesome.
That's the point.
That's a really great addition. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. So it sounds like a really awesome new addition. I'm excited to get this outdoors and start using the Siros L in HS mode. Okay. So yeah, thank you very much.
Hope you enjoy it. Thank you guys for joining us. Hope you liked it as well, and bye-bye.
Yeah.